Hello everybody, welcome to the Pressin channel. Toya, Wright, and Reginae Carter are upset with the producers of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and they don't like the way that Reginae is being portrayed. For those of you who don't watch the show, I will give you a quick background. Reginae got into an argument with one of the castmates on the show named Brandon Barnes, and Brandon made a remark saying that he could have saved Reginae's father's career. And if you don't know, Reginae is the daughter of rapper Lil Wayne. So she was offended by that comment and she went off on Brandon, saying that he was nobody, and since then the two haven't been on the best of terms. However, they did sit down with both of their parents and they had a discussion about what happened, and apparently Toya and Reginae did not like the way the scene was filmed. I didn't find anything wrong with the scene. Both Brandon and Reginae did apologize to each other. However, some of the viewers were saying that Reginae was being a brat, and Toya did not like the way they edited the scene. And she said, if a man stepped up to my child, I'm gonna step back up to them. And Deb, who's Brandon's mother, said, listen, you cannot step up to a grown man because you don't know how they are going to respond. But Toya and Reginae weren't pleased with the way this scene was filmed because they took out a lot of things that happened apparently. And that happens. Even Brandon said that, sometimes the show doesn't portray him 100% correctly. They show his reaction, but they don't show why he reacted the way that he did.
We all have characters that we play, and it's not necessarily fake characters because what you see is us, but it's a side of us. Y'all don't necessarily get to see me fully being me. You see me, being somewhat of how I am, but it's more so y'all see me reacting to a lot of things. Truth be told, had the production company actually showed y'all what was really going on and why I was speaking the way I was speaking and blah, 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 y'all would understand more like, oh, that's why he's mad, or that's why he's saying that to this person, that's why he did this, that's why he did that. But then it would just be one-sided, and then it's not interesting after that.
This was Reginae's response after last night's episode. She said, it did not go like this, Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. This will be my last season. # I'm done. Toya hopped on Twitter and said, please don't call us to come back. We done. She also said, then y'all using old interviews. I'm so over it. This is not what happened at the dinner. I'm so sick of this. I was giving y'all a chance to get it right. Enough is enough. I'm sick of y'all making my baby look like a brat. And in her caption, she said, I put up with this BS last season. I refuse to let y'all play me and my child like I raised a disrespectful brat. The editing on this show is ridiculous. Enough is enough. Please don't call us next season. # we done. Now somebody wrote this. Not enough editing in the world. She's definitely an entitled, disrespectful, condescending brat whom won't be able to hold her own in the real world because she's always calling her daddy or running to her mammy so they could be just as ignorant. Her attitude stinks. This should be a learning lesson. Toya replied and said, that's your opinion, but you only feel that way because you only saw 20% of what happened. She's very spoiled and very overprotective of her loved ones, but sweetheart, she's far from the person this show has painted her out to be. You never did a reality show, so you wouldn't understand. One thing about it is I'm a real mother, baby. Forget what you see on TV and social media. I did a good job with my daughter. She's a straight A student. You never hear about her thotting in these streets. She's in college and have several other things going on, but all you hear and see is this negative stuff. But you know something? That's what happens when you're in the spotlight and everything you say and do is publicized. And Reginae, I like Reginae, I do, and I can understand why she goes hard for her parents and her friends and family. That's the type of person she is. She is overprotective, and I don't see anything wrong with that. However, I do know that Reginae has hopped into some things that really don't involve her, and that's the biggest criticism that she's had. She's this young girl who's always into grown people's business. So people feel some type of way about her, and it's kind of interesting because when I look at her other castmate on the show, Zonique, who's the daughter of Tiny and T.I., she never ever comments on anything regarding her parents. If people criticize her parents, she literally minds her business. She never interjects. And that's probably the thing that maybe Reginae should have done in the past, but that's just not the person she is. Anyway, tell me what you all think down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. See you next time. Bye.